In order to set up inventory management, you start by clicking on Setup. When you click on Setup, you'll open the page with manufacturers, and you can start by adding manufacturers. For example, here I've listed 2. Next, you can start by adding products corresponding to the manufacturers you've added on the previous page. So I can click Pfizer, you can fill in the necessary details and hit Save Changes. You can also make edits or add addition to products by clicking on the orange button, making the necessary changes, and clicking Save Changes. Next, you can also add cabinets based on site and as per the location to identify the location where you are storing your stock. You can also add inventory managers and inventory staff based on new and existing users on the platform. And you can also add in, based on the site and the location, the sales tax in that current region, and that will auto-populate in your cart. Under inventory, you can add stock for any particular site or location and add stock corresponding to the products you have listed before. So I'll search up Botox, and the information will auto-populate from the information that I put in before under product. And you can fill in the necessary information such as order number, receive date, expiration date, etc. If we scroll down, you can add the cabinet under which you have stored the item and click Save Changes. You can also add in actions done to the product. So you can, if you are selling the product, you can hit Add to Cart, run the option, and add in the number of items that you're selling. Click Add to Cart. Once you go into the cart, the sales tax will auto-populate. You can select an existing patient or do a guest checkout. Under existing patient, we'll use an example. And once you click on the patient, the credit card information will auto-populate, or you can add new card, or you can also do a guest checkout. Other actions you can do is you can adjust the stock, and so you can add the necessary changes, such as if the product, a certain amount is expired for any office use, if you're adding items, removing items, and save the changes. You can also transfer the product if you're transferring from one location to the next. You can add in the new site, new location, the item count, and save changes. And you can also edit the stock and add in the necessary information that has changed. Once from there, you can go into history, search, and you can search for as a manager, you can search for any stock, and you can see a breakdown of where the stock is located. So if we search up Botox, we can see where the item is based on the location, and you can see a log based on changes that have occurred to the stock. From there, under history, you can see all the logs of everything which is going on across any inventory in any particular location and for any particular time. If you click on the first orange button, you can see the invoice for any inventory that was sold. You can also process a refund by selecting the item and typing the unit, the amount, and also based on the payment method. And you can click refund. You can also see all the changes or all the invoice details for a particular item. And by clicking here, you can see specific details and you can download the invoice.